7, then 2 for 2. Strange on the surface, but the thought process behind that being he wants him to continue to shoot, as Kawhi will continue to do for the Clippers. Looking for his range. Mitchell has scored the last 8 in a row. Kawhi does it at the defensive end as well. One of the best, maybe the best, two-way player in the NBA. Bogdanovic has played good defense against him in the series so far. But he knocks down the 15-footer.
And that's the shot that Ty Lue talked to his guys about. He said, listen.
Different about the way his team is playing tonight. He said the Clippers are trying to take the ball out of Donovan Mitchell's hands, obviously doubling him. Their defensive intensity is amazing, Wade said. We've got to pick ours up. But still, he said he likes the way the depth.
Gobert, who took a shot. Gobert making them change shots. Gobert complaining that he got elbowed on the push-off. You know what? I'm betting Kawhi Leonard doesn't go 4 for 12 again.
And they are #1 in percentage. That is what they hope to do right there.
Leonard on the drive and kick to Batum. He touches the paint and good things usually result.
Well, he's been tremendous.
Kawhi surveys, good show by Mitchell, but Kawhi holds on to it and hits the mid-range.
Donovan tried to let Royce get back.
15-point lead. Leonard all the way to the cup.
Now you said it out of.
Got to make shots against the zone. That's what Quinn Snyder was telling us in our pregame meeting with him. Kawhi Leonard, man, like he's walking the dog. Underneath with the reverse lay half, his scoring has really picked up. Now a perfect, 8 of 16 from the field overall and firing away again. He's found it, Doris. Playing in Salt Lake City. Optimus, here's Leonard. Took it into the paint, kicked it out at the last moment to Kennard with the 3. Mitchell elevates inside, left it short. Quickly up to Leonard. Euro step, got it. And the lead is back up to 14 with 8.
Body is going back toward the floor. I mean, he is a dynamic athlete.
And he's limping towards the tunnel right now as the Clippers get a bucket at the other end. Count it.
Is he pleading with Quinn to let him go back in?
Having a deep conversation there on the sidelines while Leonard tries to make up Quinn Snyder's mind for him. I'm staring down Rudy Gobert, going to pull it out, and Royce O'Neal helping out. Quick crossover. Oh, big body, big bends. Kawhi Leonard. It's 2-1. Nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. Leonard with the pull-up. Got it. 120 to nothing.
As Marcus Morris on him right now. Puts it on the floor. Spins. Throws it behind Finney-Smith. And a turnover. First turnover for Dallas. That's been an area they've been very good at in this series as Reggie Jackson flips it up and in. The Mavericks are #1 in the NBA playoffs in 3 of their first 5 from downtown. Except for one game, they've been sensational shooting the ball from long distances. Leonard draws the foul on Marjanovic. And he'll get a chance for a three-pointer draw. Some contact, doesn't get the call, but he gets the bucket.
Again, those calls you get in the regular season, not so much in the postseason, as Reggie Jackson gets an easy one in transit.
He's been spectacular. Absolutely spectacular for Rick Carlisle and this Mavericks team.
Leonard to George. George to finish.
But what they're doing, Mike, is they're getting into the
7 on the 24. Richardson stripped and stolen by Leonard. And Brunson stops. And picks up the foul. First.
Doncic 5 for 5 from the line.
Leonard gets the entry pass and scores. Kawhi Leonard, just his second field goal. He's got 5. It's a 7 and finds Morris. Leonard jump shot, hand in his face. He drills it. Back-to-back jumpers for Kawhi Leonard or buckets. Jackson picks it up. The Clippers win it. Leonard connects on a 3. Just shows you the importance of even just a jump ball. Batum to Jackson, 5 to shoot. Reggie Jackson. Not that time. Leonard throws down the follow. And the Clippers on this 12-2 run have reaped after the hot starts. Pass inside to Leonard. Leonard leans in and banks it home. 14 points now for Kawhi Leonard. 11 of them here in the second.
Intensity defensively forced the Mavs into turnovers and giving themselves a chance.
Leonard flips it up and in. Kawhi Leonard with a dominant second quarter. This is
team moving around pretty cleanly in this third quarter. He did get treatment during halftime, but as you can see, he's just fine now, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. Good ball movement there against that zone defense, and Leonard knocks down.
But it's starting with Luka again, taking the pick and roll double team. The Clippers, the lineup that they have on the floor, they have the ability. My goodness.
Kawhi Leonard with a 7-3 man right there, and he's coming up hot.
In other situations, you see guys be exposed because you put them in pick and roll action. But their ability to use their length and size in the zone is disruptive.
Well, Kawhi Leonard not disrupted that time, but you're right, Mark. Finney Smith guarding Kawhi Leonard. Keeps jabbing at him with that right arm. Kawhi Leonard for three. It's good. Kawhi Leonard nails his second three-pointer. He's got 25. Hit the rim. George the rebound.
I love the intensity. The Clippers defensively right now, they're getting after it.
Leonard drills the three-pointer. That's now 11. And the large hands of Kawhi Leonard grab that one. Leonard pull up. Got it. 17 third quarter points, 33 for the game.
And that's great denial by Doncic.
Leonard, mid-range, so lethal. Kawhi Leonard nails it.
Well, great denial, but he didn't do
good offense, though. The last two possessions, they've got good looks at the three.
Leonard crossover twice, pull-up jumper, puts it in. Kawhi Leonard now gives the Clippers a three-point lead down the stretch. Leonard, pull-up jumper. It's good. Kawhi Leonard with 39 as we get under 3 minutes remaining.
And he wants this matchup.
5 to shoot. Leonard, step back three. Bang! Kawhi Leonard from downtown. Timeout, Dallas. There's the double. Batum back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, step back three. Puts it in. He does it again. The lead is 8 with 1.
And I thought that last year, too.
I thought it last year, but I think when you put Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, Leonard knocks down the shot on the floor on the same team.
Oh, they're amazing.
By Serge Ibaka, though Irving thought he was fouled. Leonard back to Ibaka. Leonard tries another three-pointer. That's good. Kawhi Leonard from downtown. Drives on Green. Leonard calling for it. Kyrie Irving on Kawhi Leonard. And Leonard scores easily.
Good high percentage play by Kawhi.
Irving with the left hand comes up short. Leonard the rebound. Vitsa Zubac has come into the game for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard drills another three. Leonard 11 points already. We haven't even played. Well, it's probably going to be like most years, some buyouts and some veterans who will be available. Already seen as Leonard knocks down another three. Kawhi Leonard 4 for 5 from three-point range. Leonard gets into paint, throws it up and in. Kawhi Leonard with 18 points on the first half. 8 rebounds, 4 more assists. Another floater. Well, that looked like maybe a pass to Jordan. Couldn't quite get it, broken up nicely.
It was a pass.
Yeah, it's one thing to put up numbers. It's another thing to have those numbers lead directly to wins.
Paul George, meanwhile, now with 15 points.
Takes in his role as a screener, he just got absolutely annihilated on that last screen. His body's going to take a beating.
Back out, Beverly gets a wide open look. Rebound, Nick Batum. Nobody near Leonard, has plenty of time and drills the three-pointer. That's his 5th three of the night. Leonard lobs it into Ibaka. Irving trying to get it away from him. Ibaka using his strength and agility and scores down low.
It's a license to do you at that point. Make a play for yourself or for your teammate when you get the matchup that you want.
George, line drive, knocks down a three-pointer. That's the 13th 3 of the game for the Clippers.
Insert Lou Williams defensively and take Paul George out.
Leonard drives, gets inside, lays it up and in with that long reach. 107-101, still a 6-point game.
Jackson
Bird,
using the
Clippers
Leonard.
they've been as hot as any team, as you say right now. Just so focused, kind of has their hard hats on as Batum knocks down an early three-pointer.
Clippers have a half-game lead over Utah and the Lakers. Intercepted by Green. Harden taps it ahead, and Leonard comes away with it. On the attack, Leonard, the floater, gets the roll. Always under control. Percentages.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, there's only been, I think, 8 guys who've ever accomplished that feat in the history of that stat, as Batum knocks down another three-pointer. But
5 from the field to open up.
And what the Clippers have done is they've been able to keep the Nets out of the paint. And
The Nets can't keep Leonard out of the paint. Raved about what Serge Ibaka has meant to this team on both ends of the floor. Off the spin, Ibaka, the floating hook.
Well, he's a winner. He's a champion, you know, in transition. But you can't run if you don't get stops if you're Brooklyn.
There's Leonard. He's got the matchup with Irving, and he connects from the outside.
Just seeking contact. Gave a little elbow there to Ibaka. Got up a little slow.
Leonard, one-on-one. Durant rises up, cans it.
When you give Kawhi
your best streak of your career, consecutive makes of the free throw line.
You know, I don't know, but I'm going to take a guess. 50?
Well, you have a very high season. 26-18 Clippers. Leonard back in on Brown. Leonard, kick. Jackson, a three.
And Leonard.
Batum is back in for LA, along with Kawhi Leonard. Jeff Green returns for Brooklyn. Leonard rises up. Book it. Kawhi Leonard from the outside. Instant for Leonard to lead LA. 10 for Batum. Leonard, kick. Morris, a three. He's got it.
And that was something that
59-58. Nets. Jackson feeds inside. Irving scraping at the ball. Leonard finds himself underneath with nobody in front of him for the deuce.
he looks surprised.
Celtics and the Clippers. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Intercepted. Leonard steps in front, so the claw with the steal for LA.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Irving falling out of bounds. Here's Leonard.
A taller defender on Irving, and Leonard in transition takes his time. But the Clippers making this.
82-79. Brooklyn. Leonard with a purpose. Count it.
He just put his head down right there.
Minutes to go in the third quarter. Leonard way outside, defended by Durant. Leonard. Oh, yeah. Kawhi Leonard. Williams for LA. Leonard off the double team. Ball movement leads to Williams. Shot clock winding down. They're taking a lot of time. Leonard connects for three. They used every.
Yeah, but what a pass by Paul George, finding the open Lou Williams.
We are tied at 97. And the claw comes away with the steal and the slam. Kawhi Leonard takes it away. Here's Leonard. Makes his move on the inside. Pump fake. Oh, the strength of Leonard. A chance at a three-point.
That's something that was so effective against the Lakers 2 nights ago. Lakers are a good defensive team, but they've struggled a little bit as of late. Meanwhile, this is one of the best defensive teams in the NBA going back.
Right there is take some clock off, and they're not able to run a lot of options in their offensive sets.
A little backdoor for Kawhi Leonard.
You see right there, just a little rub screen to free him.
Thaddeus Young is on the floor. Garrett Temple gets a breather. Paul George running downhill. The pitch to a wide open Kawhi. That's a three. He's got 7 of the 10 for the Clippers. 3.
Wendell is really setting some good screens. 3rd in the league on screen assist.
George finally hits his first field goal on his first 4 shots. And after the Bulls
coming off the bench, they were just deadly.
Yeah, they were 50 points a game off the bench last year. Here is Leonard. Another 3 for Kawhi, his second.
With a 3-point, yes.
That is excellent work in a way that didn't show up in the old box score, and it still won't. The advanced one, it does.
Nice move.
That's Kawhi Leonard doing what Kawhi does.
That was a nice move, and he didn't even see with that.
16 for Paul George. Oh, Kawhi picked the pocket of Kobe, one of the best defenders in the game. Just like that, Clippers are back within 5.
Well, the other night,
and the Clippers absolutely shut down. Paul George said it was probably good for them to kind of get their butts kicked in that sense, as Beverly hits his first 3. It's a 4-point game. It's probably good to have that hashing position, but refs ruled that he did. Here's White guarding PG. Out to Leonard for 3. Kawhi Leonard with his 3rd 3 of the game.
There was a time in Kawhi Leonard's
Ibaka right in the paint, too deep of a catch. After a couple of deflating losses in games that they had opportunities, this has been a nice push by the Bulls. Kawhi Leonard answers. A little shootout going on.
And that time the rookie went underneath.
Freeze for Zach. A 7-point Bulls lead. Kawhi comes back. He knocks it down.
This is a shootout.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
28 points on 8 of 11 from downtown. Kawhi. Every time Zach makes one, Kawhi's ready to go.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, my goodness. Known as a scorer.
Nah. Averages about 8.5 a game. Leonard for the Clippers lead. Kawhi Leonard's on fire here in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
That bucket brought to you by Ben Gay. Oh, what a lob from George to Leonard.
I think they got to get a. They got to get a.
Kawhi driving on Levine, using that left hand on that side of the rim. That's good.
Tough basket
for the Clippers as well. Valentine forced it into Levine, and that's taken away by Kawhi. Williams to Canuck. Helped deter that shot from PG. Spins around him, leaves it for Carter. And Leonard, those big hands, just stakes it away in the passing lane, and a beautiful feed. Clippers switch with Kobe White. The double and the shade from Williams. Kawhi forced a pass to Batum. Oh no, he hit it! And a foul on Thaddeus Young. Switch with Kobe White. Leonard downhill, scoring.
Yeah. You saw that coming.
Oh no.